Not much at all.
Clearly, clearly, I didn't have any
I
choice
love
in
the
this
Manny.
thumbnail.
Not my job. Not my
No,
job.
Saturday is not his job. But see, I see myself. I see Manny. Where's Marcus at?
Right
I'm
next
around.
to Cody's ass.
I'm way below his ass, okay?
Why you there?
No.
Like, how is somebody supposed to find that?
You're not supposed to find him. It's the game
Well,
is.
Marcus hid me in Fandango's glasses the other day, and I had no idea where I was.
I just want to also point out, why am I so prominent under her boob?
No, you had the reaction shot because I didn't know where to put you, and you're just a reaction shot of people getting fired. Just or you're yawning.
Well,
It can be interpreted either way.
yeah, welcome
That was
everybody.
But
to
I'm
also
most
in
proud of
suggestion
getting the
about
reflection out your eye. That's what I'm proud of. Getting the reflection out of your eyes from that image.
Welcome everybody to the Sharpshooters Wrestling Podcast. I am Eric.
I'm the racially ambiguous Lord Manny Hayes.
And I'm the man of $1,000. So I can the grand finale.
Hey man, can I hold $50 so you can be
Shit,
$950 man?
It ain't working like that, all right?
How do you know he's strictly $1,000? It could be a little bit more.
Because
It could be a little bit.
no, Manny, because normally he gave a specific amount. Normally he's 1,000 there, which means there's multiple thousands. Now he just going out to a singular. I got 1,000. I just got
I'm a man of $1,000. I'm saying
Like,
it's the quote. It's the quote people think a man of 1,000 hoes. I may have more, but it sounds better to say a man of $1,000. I'm not gonna call myself the man of over $1,000.
Dean had less than 1,000.
Nah, he had about 16.
If you took all of the variations of armbar, he would be left with 2.
I think he had 16 moves.
well, so if we're talking about people who have a little bit less money in their pocket right now, WWE in 2025, in February, the month of love, Black History Month in the States that doesn't get acknowledged anymore, they decided that they're going to release people. And why not start with Prime Cedric Alexander?
That's how you kick out Black History Month.
Was let go.
No. They kicked off Black History Month with keep firing the dude that can't fuck. Don't you dare try and just go, oh, it was Cedric.
Now Cedric was first. I thought I saw
Manny.
Cedric first.
Manny,
No.
let's just be
The dude
real.
that can't fuck.
Manny, let's be real. I'm more disappointed with Cedric being let go than Duke. I mean, because Duke can't fuck. So
but if you realize Duke had been more prominent on TV than
That's true.
Cedric.
wait, let's be real. Duke had all the check marks to make it except for talent. He was tall. He was Caucasian.
Let me tell you what Duke had going for it when he got hired. Back in Duke's day, there was a man in charge that loved the big burly man. He loved the big burly men.
You love that guy.
And then all of a sudden, that man lost power, and then a man that likes little men, petite men, took control. The Carmelo Hayes of the world.
But you know what?
He lost his Vince.
Up the joint.
In this round, though, I feel like Triple H let some of his people go that he liked. He finally realized, I think Cedric Alexander was one of his guys. I hope he doesn't hook up with the Hurt Syndicate because he doesn't really help them at all.
Yeah, you know what? It would be nice to see him back, to at least land on his feet. I don't hate Cedric.
Do you think his wife stunk up to AEW to the point that he might not be allowed back?
No, I think.
Damn, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, but Tony's a petty man, Eric.
I know, but I just don't think he can make it there because I don't think he can make any money. I don't know if there's any money with Cedric. And it's funny because he was actually featured in a storyline with the young OG where he was giving him knowledge and tutelage, but he got let go.
No knowledge to give.
Well,
he didn't add anything to why am I blanking out his name?
The young OG?
Yeah, Javon. Yeah, I don't know why I couldn't remember his name. Javon Evans. He added nothing to the Javon Evans character or story. Or to be somebody that could take a pin for him while he was redoing his jaw.
But let me continue with the list. Blair Davenport was let go. Isla Dawn was let go. Isla Dawn was let go.
Blair Davenport, a.k.a. Bea Priestley, will land on her feet, whether it be Japan or wherever, the UK Indies or wherever she falls.
She'll be perfectly fine.
They never used her. Any brand.
Number 15 and number 16 on who gets paid too much money were let go. I'm assuming that was the Good Brothers, Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson. They'll just
when WWE asked why they were released, those two will be accurate with budget cuts. Those motherfuckers have been paid too much.
With that.
But can I also add the release of the Good Brothers is not WWE's fault. It is being Eric's or whoever's. And Manny, when we brought up the notion that all the pieces for Southpaw Wrestling 3 can happen right now. When we brought that up, we realized Fandango walked in the door, you can do it.
Yeah.
That's when you realize, shit, let's get rid of all these people.
I'm just going to continue with the list. Sonya Deville may have not been released, but her contract was not renewed, so that is being released. Maybe she'll jump onto the OnlyFans with, Mandy.
I doubt that's happening.
Who's gonna pay for that?
I don't know. It might be people who like that.
The LGBT community?
No.
But I doubt it. She'll end up somewhere.
Authors of Pain were let go. And Paul Ellering, who I think was the main reason why the Authors of Pain could never get over, because I didn't need him there. I think
he got them over in NXT in Black and Gold. It's just the fact that the world has moved on since Black and Gold.
Betty, no one cares who Paul Ellering is, or even why is this
Ain't
guy right here?
Who AOP is?
It's AOP. Let's be frank here. Let's be frank. The AOP's history is not really that good. They had a good run at NXT. The man obsessed with big men brought him in. Couldn't find anything to do with him. Got rid of Paul Ellering. Gave him a new manager. I forgot who it was. It was Seth, right?
Seth.
They gave Seth. Stings didn't work out there. They get fired. They commit a scam. Scam wrestlers in the UK for whatever brand they were doing. Never did the show. Brought back. Team with Carrion. Brought back Paul Ellering. Nothing's happened. It was nothing ever going to happen with these guys.
They saved Carrion Cross's career. He saved his job because he could have been cut. But I like Carrion right now.
The Authors of Pain are as useful as the Motor City machine gun pyro.
Pump your fist. Pop, pop.
I would like to jump ahead a little bit and say, the Street Profits was such a breath of fresh air in that tag division. Just their little promo was these people can. I know we're not there yet, but
stop.
It's a breath of fresh air.
I was forgetting. I guess Giovanni's going. You can't try to steal Ludwig's girl and get away with it. Tiffy is on top, just not on top of you. I'm not surprised by that. But everybody who they let go, did I miss anybody? Or is that everybody pretty much?
Oh yeah, everyone. Hold on.
Yeah, it's about everyone. I think it's about 6, right?
When you look at the NXT roster, they have a replacement for everybody that they let go that's cheaper, younger, and probably more athletic. So it's why do
Who's their big man tag team?
Huh?
I guess OTM?
Yeah.
Is OTM replacing the Authors of Pain?
Why not?
No.
Or is it Briggs and what's the Japanese man name? God damn it.
It could be Wes's group, his black people now, Tyreek and
Men on a Mission.
Yeah. I've been saying the Authors of Pain just weren't necessary anymore, but especially Paul Ellering. Of all the people who were let go, I'll go to you first, Marcus. Who could you see coming back?
Coming back?
Yes, get another chance.
Ooh.
I know, it's hard, right?
What the hell, man? I can see Blah coming back. Blair Davenport. She's young, she's talented, she's a good wrestler. They never actually used her.
Manny, what say you? Who could you see returning?
Now, doesn't mean I like them. But the Good Brothers are like turds that you can't flush. That every time you flush, they keep coming back. I feel like it's them. I feel they'll have a good run in Japan, and then someone will get itchy fingers again. And I want them back.
Man, I don't think there's any more good runs left in Japan. Quote unquote.
I think. Go ahead, Marcus. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I think that Japan has been tainted by the AEW market. They have got that disease of stank on them, and that they have lacked out. And I don't think they're just I think they're too old. They're too old to have that. Oh, it's their last run. Nah. Tony might hire for Ring of Honor.
But I agree. I think Blair has a good chance of coming back. Blah. She was kind of bland. But I also think Isla Dawn has a good chance of coming back. She's a little bit different, and I just don't think that in 2025 you can really get over with a witch gimmick at this point. And I'm surprised that Alba Fire was not let go. But
we're still waiting.
The phone yet.
Yeah, she knows how to dodge it.
But It's funny. Like, well, it's not funny. WWE does their releases, but it's not the biggest release that happened this week. I think the biggest release that happened this week was when AEW, where Tony actually did the right thing. I mean, I know there's allegations, but the allegations that was made against Bear Boulder of Bear Mountain, by the way, were like very, very disturbing. And I think that Tony was right for walking away from this guy. Strangulation and battery.
First of all, I didn't know the Bear Country was still involved in AEW at any time. And when I saw this release, I went, "What did he do?" That was my first thing. And then you read it, and you go, "Oh, he tried to strangle somebody allegedly. Oh, he got arrested for that. Okay, yeah, I have no reason to keep you around."
Just like Odyssey Jones.
Yeah.
I ain't got no reason to keep you around. I'm trying to get rid of you.
I mean, in the age of where there's so many more people that can fill spots and stuff like that, it's more important for you to be on your P's and Q's and do right things as humans. I mean, I know the world in America right now is like, you're supposed to be an asshole, but still, you should still be a nice person in this world.
Kane brings up the disciplinary commission. Is that still a thing? Or were they just around to fight CM Punk?
I feel like that was just a term.
I feel like they're not there anymore.
Yeah, I don't think that commission exists anymore.
But as Manny
I heard
said,
Elon Musk walked in and shut that shit down.
As Manny said, though, no one really.
Wait, where's this generator coming from?
Huh? I was gonna say, what is that?
What?
You
Sounds like a car over
You don't hear the tank moving in to kill somebody? Is that you?
Could be. I have my soundproof stuff on.
Oh, you know what, Manny? That's probably his intel.
It is him.
Yeah, it's his intel. His fan probably turned on or something like that. You know, he ain't got an M1 chip. I did that to him.
What is that?
I don't know. Sounds like somebody is someone bringing up more thousands to you? Are they backing up the Brinks truck?
Someone got a shitty car downstairs. I think they pulled it out.
Okay, well, good that they're not pulling in. But like you guys said, no one knew that Bear Country was still around.
What kind of attempt of a dirty joke is that?
That was not even a tip of a dirty joke. That was just me talking normally. I guess
Bear didn't pull it in and pull it out.
So nobody thinks. I thought you guys really liked Giovanni, so I'm shocked that nobody said that they think that Giovanni was going to be back.
I like Giovanni, but
yeah, but they weren't doing anything with him.
Yeah, he's just White Apollo at the end of the day.
So Manny, I go to you with the question now. Of all the people that were released, who do you think Tony is going to sign, but he really shouldn't sign?
I think he'll try and get Blah.
Blah.
Blah. I think that's about it.
So clearly, Blair is
for sure. I think he's taking Cedric. I think he'll take, but Cedric is pinning on Tony remembers Big Swole being his wife and all that. Cause I can see MVP saying we can reunite the Hurt Syndicate. We can put them all together. We have all the pieces. Cedric is a part of that. So I can see Cedric getting signed because of that.
Yeah, I mean, well, WWE had to save money somehow, some way.
Will the Hurt Syndicate still be hot in 90 days?
I don't think so, because
it's not that hot right now either.
I'm ashamed when I say this. I think I popped harder for the Gun Club to come back to them. I was actually happy to see them because I think they have the most fire entrance in the game right now with the roll around camera and they just posing and stuff.
Well, I thought they had the best comeback to the Hurt business of you guys hurt people, but that's just our day job. That's everybody's day job. Yeah, that's what we all do around here.
There's nothing different from what you guys are talking about, and I was like, I don't know. I don't like the Hurt Syndicate. They just don't work for me. JK Smush says, good morning, evening. You deserve it, Sammy. It's nice to see everyone jump on the Hulk Hogan bandwagon and don't do concessions at a high school wrestling tournament. Yeah, you shouldn't really do concessions at any high school event. It's really not good. It's kind of like
you're supporting the school.
It's kind of like eating concessions at the Clippers game. It's just not good food to choose from. Really
what are you talking about? You just chose the bad food to go to anyway. You didn't try the tacos. Remember we were in the lounge? That was the good area.
Mark, yes, but you know how much money that costs to get into that area? That's
you know how much it doesn't cost anywhere? Concession stands are out of control. I need an executive order to do that. Stop the concession stands. It's ridiculous. It should not be $18 for a beer and French fries. That's how much French fries cost probably these days. Or a hot dog is what, like $14.
Kane asked the question, why isn't AEW sued for gimmick infringement, Hurt Business Syndicate? Because they WWE trademarked the Hurt Business, but not the Hurt Syndicate, and I don't care about either name. I just don't care about these guys right now. I just don't. They don't do it for me.
Just ask Johnny Mundo. He's been doing the same gimmick and just different names wherever he goes.
Johnny Television, Johnny. It's like he changes his name.
Yeah, that's what I find. That's what annoys me. When someone gets released and they do the same shit they were doing in WWE instead of trying to like improve upon who they were. Like you may hate what Ricochet's doing with his ha and all that stuff, but at least it is something different than what he was doing.
You know what?
He is deadlier.
He's doing better work than he's done in a while. So as I'm looking on the mid-card mess, I came across this post, and I'm curious for you guys. I mean, I'm making an audible on the show. I see a picture of Joe Hendry, and they say, which WWE superstar should challenge for the TNA World title? And they have AJ, they have Drew, they have Penta, they have LA Knight, and they have R-Truth. Of those 5 performers...
They named all former TNA World Champions.
Yes, but of those 5, who would you like to see face Joe Hendry? Marcus, I'll go to you first.
Me. Say what's up. What's up?
Well, honestly, R-Truth is second, but
really, he's your second.
R-Truth is second, but I think AJ is the only clear-cut answer because I think he's the only one that can pull out a really good match actually with Joe Hendry or the people you named.
Manny, are you with me? Are you good with R-Truth? Because that's kind of who I want.
Come on, Eric. He hasn't even started yet.
I ain't a better Joe brother.
Can I tell you? R-Truth had the best moment on SmackDown when he let the Tozawa fall for no reason.
Anyway, should we jump into SmackDown?
SmackDown.
Let's get this out the way.
Wow, you want to get it out the way? It wasn't that bad of a show.
I'm just saying, I'd rather just, then we can talk about everything and just go on tangents and shit.
Well, but you act like us talking about SmackDown is gonna keep us focused.
No, it will. That's what I'm saying. We can get through it, and then
Eric,
we can just go around the world and then talk about
purpose, and then I'll do our usual nonsense.
Okay, so Jey Uso comes out. Everybody's getting yeet. They're getting yeety,
exhausted,
and then he decides that he needs to call out the current WWE champion, Cody Rhodes, and pretty much, they talk about going out, drinking, having a good time, and Jay still doesn't know who he's going to choose. We know it's going to be Gunther, but, whatever, in this situation. And then he's interrupted by the Samoan werewolf Jacob and Tama, and luckily, Tama got the mic a little bit, so he got the, before we start.
I can't believe this is over. This is nonsense.
He started it all. I would say I thought this was a very good opening segment of what was going on for the show. I enjoyed what I saw. What about you, Manny?
Well, when I see a man come out in black Air Forces, I know to run. Don't trust no man in black Air Forces. You just run, people. This is the message from the Lord. You see black Air Forces on a person, you just run. Those are bad individuals.
Really? Is that really true?
Yes.
Oh.
Manny, without a fact checked, yes.
What?
No evidence whatsoever. Yes.
Manny, why are those shoes the shoes of tomfoolery?
They're criminals.
You're just criminal shoes.
Okay, Marcus. Wow, I don't know how to pass.
I'm not going to go into Manny and all his statistics with all of this.
I might as well
Hey,
Marcus, I might as well start calling him President Manny because he's just making up stuff and we're going to take it as true. And somebody might debunk it later, but who cares?
We need to stop people from entering our country with these black Air Force Ones.
If you wear black Air Force Ones, they're outlawed. Mark, what about you? What did you feel about Cody talking about going to party with Jay on Bill Street and stuff like that? I mean, pretty much saying you should pick Gunther.
Well, they were they brought up their history of being tag team champions and being drunk and drunkards at the press conference and stuff.
Greatest press conference. That was
they are not. No, it's not. It's nothing better than CM Punk's AEW.
But
that's the greatest press conference. That's the greatest thing ever. I'll watch it again if I can.
Fucking kids.
If you can still do it.
I know, but it's one of the greatest scrubs ever. But I thought it was fine. It didn't tease anything. It just seemed like a rehash of what happened on Monday, but a lesser version of it. Because I honestly didn't care.
Yeah, I mean, I hate
when Jacob and them
around.
came out, I was like, all right, tag match.
I hate when we go around the circuit, who you're going to challenge and stuff like that. Because Charlotte did it the same thing, and her outfit this week was even. I don't know what was going on SmackDown, but we'll get there eventually. So the first,
I'm just saying, Jay is afraid of Obafemi because he didn't even try to go to NXT.
Hey, you know, JK Swish's Black Air Force energy is a thing. When I have Black Air Force boots on at work, it's a different vibe. Damn, I might need to go buy me some. People who wear Black Air Forces don't care about your or their life. See, that's just the man teaching you.
That's why J.K. Smush is my second in command.
But you still refuse to restart your computer. So Piper,
hey, I restarted today.
Piper versus Bianca was actually a good opening match. I think for me, I knew Bianca was going to win, and there was no doubt. But I'm more entertained with the fact that with a backstage segment that took place later on, where you had B-Fab and Me Chin, and then Chelsea's like, where you gonna get me some more security? And I want to know who's the new security is gonna be. Manny, your hand is up, so my mouth needs to shut.
I'm tired of Bianca versus Piper. We get it, Bianca, you're strong. I'm tired of Piper being slammed like that.
So as a resident fat person on the show, go ahead.
She went for it straight away. Right at the get-go. She's like, I can pick her up.
Yeah. As a resident fat person on the show, I'm starting to be offended for Piper on the show because you know what? Bianca ain't that impressive. Pick someone else up. Like, it's not, it ain't that impressive. When you do Nia Jax, you don't go down to Piper. I feel like Nia Jax is a heavier lift. Just saying.
I mean,
it. You're strong, Bianca. I've seen it before, multiple times.
So Betty, you don't need to see Piper versus Bianca anymore, right?
No.
I agree with that.
But it was an open shut case, though.
Let's be real. Naomi was also useless on the outside of the ring. The fact that
Jade useless in the ring half the time.
Yeah, Jade has posted pictures of being healthy and stuff. I need her to come back and let me know who took her out. Who took her out?
Can I also ask this? Is Bianca the most successful tag team wrestler of all time in the women's division? Because her partner don't actually matter if you think about it. No. She does most of the work. And I didn't realize she was a 95 in the video game.
No, let's be real. Unbeatable. She's fucking John Cena. Let's be real about Bianca.
Got evidence of that?
Bianca only gets thrown. What happened? What I say?
You said she's fucking John Cena.
Oh.
And I said, do you have evidence of that?
No, I do not.
Watch your language, Jack.
With that being said, she gets when she's not in the title picture, we need to throw her in a tag team to keep her out the title picture, and they do the same repeat. So it might be her season to be in the title picture this season, so she might turn on Naomi or Naomi turns on her. We're not 100% sure what's going to happen, but I think she has a good chance in the chamber. I think she really does.
Bianca?
Yeah.
No chance. No chance in hell. She winning.
Don't you bring up his entrance music.
Because she has no chance, Eric.
So you think what? Who's going to win it?
Well, I need to see all the participants first. I know it ain't Bianca. It ain't Bianca.
I'm a bad man. So Melo's backstage talking to Nick. He's upset. And
Nick Let's go ahead and do it right now. Bet.
Nick is on his bullshit again, where somebody from Raw wants to fight Melo. Melo's like, I'm sick of your shit. I'm not going to do it. Then he finds out it's Tozawa. And then it's like, oh, Marcus, when you saw it was Tozawa, did you think that Tozawa was about to get a win on SmackDown? Because that's the first thing that went through my mind. I was like, shit, Tozawa's getting a win.
No, I was expecting a bait and switch. I was expecting him to get Tozawa, but then somebody was going to attack Tozawa similar. Or Tozawa's going to fake an injury, and then it has to be substituted for someone that's a monster. That's what I thought was going to happen.
Again or someone.
Yeah. But apparently, no, this was happening. But Manny, I have a question for you, Manny, and I'm just going to toss it to you since you are the resident ambiguous agent of the group. Tozawa shirt or the old Alpha Academy, the Alpha Babes. I don't know what they call themselves these days. That shirt. I feel like in the black community, it'd be an uproar if someone had this shirt and they had a black member and they were in blackface. How do you feel about yellow face on Tozawa on the shirt?
It's an orange shirt though, isn't it?
It's an orange shirt, but he has a yellow face and they're white.
Does he? Let me look it up. And then I'll express outrage later in the show.
Now Betty's about as Betty, because Betty, I watch. Can you save your outrage? Can you not do this? Because I need to have outrage.
Save your outrage.
No,
save my outrage.
Yes, because
that's not an outrage thing. Outrage is I gotta come out with this.
We were treated to an in-ring promo by Gargano and Ciampa, that later turned into a match against Pretty Deadly. I want to ask you a question, Manny. Did you enjoy the promo that Ciampa and Gargano gave?
No, I never enjoy Ciampa and Gargano anymore. It's very boring. It's very dull.
I thought this was better than what they have done. Marcus, what about you?
I will give them an effort for trying, but it's just nothing there, man. Nothing there. I hear them talk. I hear the Machine Guns talk. The only tag team I see that had charisma.
Marcus, wait. I know. I'll let you have your moment. Just not now. Wait.
Not like that segment's a big segment. I'm just trying to bring up.
No, because I know you have so many words on it. Shh, just wait. Just wait.
I don't have words. I have this one sentence that you won't let me say.
I'm stopping you.
Two words left.
Pretty Deadly got to win. That was well played.
Yes,
I was like, I guess. Then we get Miz and Andrade talking again. I thought we established this 2 weeks ago that he's not talking to the Miz's boss. We don't need this. And then Miz continued to be disrespected. He tried talk to Cody, talk about they don't respect the elders anymore. And Cody was like, well, fuck you. I don't care about you either. And I mean, that's what it was.
You know what, Cody? You're too big for your bridges right now. You're actually too big for your bridges right now. Shit.
Eric, we had this discussion on Thursday. I think Marcus called it the what did you English second language championship?
ESL?
Oh yeah, whatever. Yeah.
So you've got Julia, we threw Penta in there, we threw Stephanie Vakir, Dragon Lee, and
did you say Julia already?
Yeah. And where is your boss? Rank them.
Ooh.
Never dawned on the way. Go, ooh, that is.
And what he thinks about that, Marcus, I don't think the shirt's that bad.
No, I don't.
I think the eyes are fucked up.
His hair.
I think the eyes. And then, but on TV, he looks all yellow.
Marcus, honestly, if anybody in that, Manny, if you put that up real quick, the person who's the worst off is actually the female. Like, the big mouth and stuff like that. Like, I don't know. I think she's
got a big mouth.
She's got a big mouth.
Yeah, I don't know. But
I mean, I think they nailed her.
I just don't know who's wearing that shirt, though. I'm not wearing it.
I bought one yesterday.
Oh. So, Andrade is naturally at the bottom. He's at the bottom.
Okay.
Can I have all the other three tied at one? Because I can't.
Well, there's Julia.
There's a difference between all of them.
Okay.
I mean, you can put Penta at number one because he's been comfortable a lot. He's been talking a lot.
Penta's number one, Julia's number two, and it hurts me to put Stephanie at number three because I want to put Stephanie higher. But
no, that's the same. That's the same as my list.
Yeah, that's about what I have.
The phrase was, I haven't heard Dragon Lee speak, but I know what Andrade is capable of.
The real answer to the question is Santos. Yeah, but he doesn't really speak.
Yeah, but Santos is an easy one. If you
Santos is a clear number one, though.
He's the number one. And to the point where he was so number one, when Elektra Lopez was trying to talk, he cut her off real quick. It was like, back up. I got this. What I thought was a very strong segment on SmackDown was a segment that involved Drew, Jimmy, and LA Knight. I thought Drew coming out there saying that he finally gets to be the Drew McIntyre that he's always wanted to be because he's not being held back by Adam Pearce. Then Jimmy coming out talking about you're going to try to disrespect me, trying to act like you ain't going to have this match. Nah, I got to make my destiny too. And then you had LA Knight
giving
a PSA announcement talking about it's okay to cry if you a man, but then go out there and call Drew a crybaby because he keep crying. So I thought that they accomplished a lot, especially with storytelling, but at the end of it, the right person won the match. Marcus, what? Wow, Manny. Man, that's disrespectful that you said Marcus has spit the 3 times in the mirror, hoping he shows up.
You guys are disgusting. Disgusting.
You guys, I didn't say nothing. I just asked your opinion on this trio in the ring, Marcus, and also on the match.
Well, I unfortunately, Big Jim didn't eat because he is out there and he's out there cutting promos and trying to live his life. But he is who he is. He's Big Jim. He's the Matt Hardy in the group. He might be the better wrestler, but no one cares.
He's the better promo giver too, but he didn't say yeet.
Didn't say it. I thought LA Knight, this is the best LA Knight in a while. I thought he went all around the world. I thought he blurred the lines of what's going on between him and Drew and what's going on in the story really well about calling Drew a crybaby because the reports came out that because someone had to get their shit in, LA Knight, Drew McIntyre stormed out the arena because they ruined his elimination. I've seen replays of his elimination and I'm going like, what was supposed to happen?
So I saw the replay of the elimination of the Royal Rumble. So it's Logan Paul and LA Knight having this standoff. So Logan Paul's posing to the crowd. LA Knight comes up behind him and does that, "Oh, I can see you, bullshit. I'm gonna get you." Yeah. And then at that point, behind them is this elimination that Damien is about to throw out Drew. And then Drew bumps into LA Knight, and then the elimination happens. And I was like, if it's that, that's nothing.
Drew's petty as hell.
Well, it could also just be that they're actually trying to take something that happened and make it into a storyline, which I see nothing wrong. The interesting thing about WWE is that we know that they're ingrained in the whole Trump thing because, Linda is on in the board. But they're probably one of the biggest companies of DEI I've ever seen, where they have so many different people who are getting opportunities that are not the prototypical Hulk Hogan type star.
But they're not getting it because they're not good. Same, what? I'm not going to this DEI discussion. You're not getting me in this trap. But
no trap.
You are trying to put me in a trap. Trying to get me to say something. Trying to get me to do a Nazi salute on the air. But I'm not going to do it, Eric.
I hope not. They won't like you, Marcus. They don't like you. Clayton Bigsby.
Never know. They may accept me.
Bigsby.
You ain't got no Jasper to protect your identity, Marcus. I don't care if you can be the greatest hater.
Angry racism. But I thought LA Knight was really good. I thought it was very entertaining. I thought I have to get my stuff in LA Knight and then going out to the ring. And it just showed, I'm going to say, the maturity of what's going on in WWE. I call it disarray that goes on in AEW locker room. I feel like this will happen, and then there's a fight in the back, and Tony has feared for his life and shit. I said, these people learned how to work together and make money.
Yeah, there's usually not a big man fight that I don't want, but I feel like I finally found one I don't want, and that's Damian Priest and Braun Strowman. I don't think I care about this match at all.
So what did you think of the triple threat match?
Isn't Jacob also in that match?
Oh, that's different.
It's a triple threat. It's a monsters match.
Oh, well, I must have missed that part about Jacob being in the match. I'm intrigued.
That was the big part.
I'm intrigued.
Yeah, because that's your mind subconsciously trying to block out people in black Air Forces.
I don't know why it's 2025 and we're getting this story yet again. We're getting this story of KO and Sammy. Yet I'm all in for it again. I mean, the promo that KO, who refuses to come into the arena,
in his car,
in his rental car, like he literally drives to the arena and says, "Give me a camera crew, and I'm going to cut
Kevin,
my
just
promo
stay
here."
at home. Kevin, you just have to go in.
You don't have to go to the arena, Kevin. You just.
The craziest thing about Kevin, though, is Kevin is the most delusional individual in wrestling. Yet when he speaks, you can understand his logic of why he's upset at somebody.
I agree with him.
Wow, you guys. So he's saying that Sammy could have helped him.
Sammy could have helped. He could have did something. Kevin died at the Royal Rumble. We all saw it. We all saw it. Now, I don't know if the last time someone lost to an Alabama Slam. It must be a severe case if you lose it to the Alabama Slam. Sammy did nothing. He let him get the Alabama Slam, and he didn't
Bob
care.
Holly retire? Because that's the last time I saw Alabama Slam.
2007, and he didn't even win with it. He never won with the Alabama Slam.
I thought he did.
No, that wasn't his finisher. It may have been. It may have been. I can't think of anything. I think I made up the move called the Holiday. I don't think that exists. It's not a move.
On. What drugs are you on, Marcus?
I don't know, but the Holiday did not exist. So the Alabama Slam.
Marcus, a toot the sweet.
A toot the sweet.
Toot the sweet. So R-Truth approached Jey Uso in the back, congratulated him on winning the King of the Ring, and then wanted to know who he was going to fight. And this is right after he dropped Tozawa for whatever reason. We don't know what happened to Tozawa. And then Cody walks up. And then we get to the moment of, I don't think I need this, but the SmackDown crowd in Memphis, after seeing Jerry Lawler, were a little bit more kind to Charlotte than the crowd on Monday Night Raw. Charlotte come down there. She says her thing. She's then interrupted by Tiffany, who I thought this was the best Tiffany I've seen in a long time. It could be because she knew Giovanni was being released. She wasn't being tempted by that forbidden fruit. After that, Nia Jax interrupted, and I thought that she was really good in this situation. But then Alexa Bliss comes out, says nothing, just walks out, sells her merch, and we get a match with her and Candice LeRae. I don't know. I don't like her back. I don't like her being back. I just don't. I felt like it took a lot away from this segment between Charlotte, Tiffy, and Nia. And
she did nothing to take it away from her. She did nothing. She beat Candice LeRae. That's all she did. Aaron.
First of all, why was Candice LeRae even being considered to be in the chamber match? Why?
Goon! Shoot, goon. That's why.
You need people to lose, Eric.
I understand. I do.
So I was okay with this. And you know what? I think that. I think. Hold on. As I scratch my eye and focus.
No more Ray Bulldog. Marcus gonna create a Toot the Sweet in his next
Toot the Sweet. A Toot the Sweet. That's my if Ray Bulldog decides to get a female companion, her name will be a Toot the Sweet. Or LA Tina or KO Rhea.
All conversations that happened off air.
Oh, that wasn't on the show, huh?
No, that was all off air.
There was no
stupid
LA
things we
Tina.
spoke about last night.
But anyway, I thought Alexa Bliss seemed to be tired early in the match. Candice is the only opponent for this match because you know what, Candice is a good hand. Other than Manny, there was nobody else that could have carried Alexa to this match.
Well,
as Manny peeks over something. I
don't
know what that.
One of my favorite segments is everybody going after Chelsea's title, and I thought Piper snapping behind her head and then asking afterwards, "How many people hate you?" was probably the most real thing. Shante says that Piper is just so precious, like the way she talks. It's like she's such a big woman but has such a small voice. She's so adorable. Manny,
she's actually the most loveliest person as well. If you ever
I know that. I recall when you said she smelled delightful too, just like her and Natty. They smell really good.
Here's my
Natty had been wrestling for like 20 minutes when she jumped over the guardrail.
Here's my issue with all this tournament stuff. They invented these mid-card titles for the women, but yet no one seems to be competing for it. They're all focused on getting to the Elimination Chamber. There's no story around these titles, whether it's the Intercontinental or the U.S. title. It's just kind of existing. They're all going for the main title. So nothing has changed. So these titles were invented. We got more belts, but nothing has changed in the women's division. I regret you most. You're damn right.
So we got the promo package Marcus been waiting for, and I've been waiting for it too. I'm happy for other reasons, but the Street Profits decided to take it back to the streets. They are off the crutch. And normally I should go to Marcus first, but I'm gonna go to Manny to make him wait a little bit longer. Manny,
I have 2 sentences.
What do you think about the promo? What do you think about the promo from the Street Profits?
It's about time they had some type of change up. This face nonsense wasn't really working for them. It's about time they changed it up. And I'm assuming couldn't see their feet, but they were wearing black Air Force Ones when they were cutting this promo.
I can see that. Marcus, what are
At least Dawkins was. He's a badass motherfucker.
Yeah, he was angry. Marcus, what about you? What did you take away from this segment?
Since you built this up like I have a long rant to say or anything, I just said it was nice to see some charisma in the tag team division. That's all I wanted to say.
Oh, that is true. But the thing that
even Dawkins was better than anybody in the Machine Guns or DIY.
Can I tell you what made me happy about this already? Is that we know it's coming. We know the split of the profits are coming. Because once they said we are together and we're going to stay together, I was like, that's never a good sign for a tag team. And I was like, yep, this is going to come to it. But Marcus, you're right. Passion in the tag division is very needed because directly following okay, passion, charisma. They're all
passion. I don't think we need the passion of the tag division.
That's a different type of movie. There. They're all right there because afterwards,
starring Jesus and his tag partner Jesus.
We got to interview by Byron Saxton with the.
Oh my God, Judas has jumped off the bottom, off the
he's pointing at Jesus.
And honestly,
they're tying him up in the ropes.
If it wasn't for Legado del Fantasma, I would have been asleep watching the Motor City Machine Guns talk. I mean, they can wrestle, but they just don't need to have the microphone in their face. They just don't need it. They just don't at all. And the main event, Jey Uso, Cody Rhodes against Jacob and Tama Tonga. It's what we thought this match was going to be, but WWE decided that they need to end on cliffhangers, and therefore you end it with Solo giving a spike to Cody Rhodes. Marcus, are you happy that Solo returned, or are you sick of this shit?
I'm going to say I was more shocked that Solo returned so fast. I thought he was gone. The man put his jacket over his shoulder. That means you're never coming back. That's what that means to me.
Sitting in New York looking at the ocean just like, man, what I'm going to do? You know what I'm going to do? I'll kick his ass.
Yeah, fuck that. So he came in at the end, and I thought, intriguing. But Jacob's been getting all his mic time. So I guess maybe Jacob and Solo turned on each other?
Struggle for power? Yeah, I'd like
that could be a way to get away from Cody and them. That could be a way.
I don't think I want to see Cody and Solo again.
I don't think so.
That's what it seemed like it built toward, but I'm like, that's not really.
I think you are going to get that, but hopefully it's just a SmackDown match, not a pay-per-view match.
I think it's going to the Chamber. We got to have a singles match in the Chamber.
I feel like, do you think Solo could cost Jacob his time in the Chamber, or vice versa?
Why not? Cody has to do something beforehand.
Interesting, but that was SmackDown. I think SmackDown has some good things, has some bad things.
NXT blew these shows out the water this week.
The water.
Because Fandango's on there? Because Fandango's there, Mark? Is that why?
No.
You like, or black people not wanting to team up with each other, but they have to team up with each other and showing that when black people stick together, they unstoppable?
Well, first of all, it's not because of any of those reasons. Because I like seeing a black man getting whipped at the end of a show in Black History Month by a Native American.
Whoop that trick.
Whoop that Get him, Eddie.
Whoop that trick.
Hey, let's be real. They've been oppressed just as much as we have. They took all the land and named it different things. So that's the bad thing. I always try to put us against each other.
We were brought to their stolen land. We were stolen property brought to their stolen land. And now he's whipping us. It's ridiculous.
He's still kicking that title, though.
So that was time to go to the week with Eric.
Yes.
Eric, so apparently, according to the dirt sheets, they pulled the Jeff Jarrett story from MJF early. Are you satisfied they pivoted to go with Dustin?
No. Let me tell you this right now. I actually enjoyed Dynamite this week. I thought Dynamite was a good show. There were things that I liked. But there was, as you guys say, strikes that took place. I'm sorry. MJF coming out talking on a microphone about his same MJF stuff was a strike. And then Dustin Rhodes coming out there and fighting him is a strike. I don't need this. I just don't need him fighting old people. Like the fact that you had him have a stare off with Hangman, who's chasing around Max Caster. Why don't they just fight each other? I would rather see that. But see, I don't know.
You got to get there, though, Eric. You got to get there.
There's two heels facing each other.
I believe Hangman's a face now.
Hangman.
No, he ain't.
No, yeah,
he's a face. Ever since he went against Moxley's crew, he's been a face.
And Manny, he was showing ounces of remorse when he was talking about what he did to Christopher Daniels and stuff like that. They're trying to do a slow
apologize to Swerve. He tried to apologize to Swerve last week.
Well,
it was a moment of weakness.
Yes. Yeah. So they're trying to make him a good guy, but it might be too late. Next question, sir.
Are you ready
Dustin.
so Eric, we were preparing this question in the pre-show.
Yes.
AEW, WWE. There was a big trade in the NBA. Luka for your boy, Anthony Davis.
I'll play the clip.
Some headlines with this one. I don't think there's anybody in AEW that's on that level. But, I mean, you're probably looking at like, if you're looking at a LeBron, you know, I mean, that's like a John Cena level guy. So I'd be looking at like a John Cena for, you know,
he
MJF.
couldn't say Roman deep down. He know he wanted to say Roman.
Deal. Luke would be the MJF.
He could say
that's that level. That's how crazy that is.
You know, Marcus, you're the one person that you always got to mute your microphone because you just can't help to interrupt audio clips, can you?
Well, he was just going you know.
Anyway, ask your question.
The main question was said. Is there a person in the deal that will be a blockbuster deal from WWE to AEW that you go like, this is almost equal, but someone's stealing and this isn't fair?
Right now, no.
So the only person you would trade for is probably MJF, right? There's no one else.
I mean,
MJF to me is like getting Jimmy Butler to go into the Warriors.
Honestly, like the only person that I could see WWE might want in that they could do something would probably be like a Mariah May, because she's fairly young.
I'll take Tony.
They had Tony already.
Yeah, but they don't have this Tony. If you're doing that, if you were taking Tony, I'm not saying that's the person I would trade for. That's why I compare to Luka. But if I were to take a woman from AEW, I'd take a Tony who has actually tried to perform.
I mean, I think MJF is the default, but I don't want him.
No, he's not.
Who?
I'd take Darby.
Oh, Manny, you risking your life.
I'd take Darby.
How many stipulations in your contract you put in there?
A lot. I'd take Darby, but I'd trade him for...
It's got to be NXT talent.
No, not NXT
They're not going to let him kill.
Mid-card talent. Who's a bit of a daredevil in the mid-card?
Well, the thing is, they're not going to let Darby kill himself in WWE. They're not.
Oh, but...
Yeah, but they're them doing it on pay-per-view.
But
I don't think they even do it then. They're like, nah.
I think Darby on NXT will really bring up numbers.
Their numbers are fine.
I know, but I think it'd make him higher.
Yeah, I don't need to see him killing himself. I don't think he can kill himself in any other promotion other than AEW at this current moment. I don't think WWE's going to be like, yeah, Darby, just fall down the stairs every week.
Kane, I don't think Swerve either, because I don't think Swerve can do what he wants.
I'd take Swerve for trick.
Can I give my pick? Shoot.
I thought you was just asking questions. I didn't know you had a pick.
I had a pick. You guys got the pick? Well, my deal would be WWE. I would trade Seth Rollins. It would be Seth Rollins for Will Ospreay. That's the deal.
Ooh.
That's the deal.
That's a good pick.
And you know what? I give it to Tozawa as like your Max Christie or some shit. Whatever else was in that deal.
Oh my god.
And I give you Deion Lennox as your draft pick for later. But that's the move. Seth Rollins for Will Ospreay.
I can see what you're saying.
Seth did bring himself up. I don't know why. But he would be the guy I would trade because he's on the Anthony Davis level. Okay. He doesn't have the injuries of Anthony Davis. But there's not much more you can do with Seth. That's what I'm at with that.
Vice versa, Marcus. AEW, I think one of the hottest commodities that WWE has never had, Kenny Omega. Let's make him the AD of AEW.
Kenny, you don't know what's going on with Kenny anymore. Kenny may be damaged goods now.
Kenny is in 82.
Kenny is in the LeBron, Steph Curry role of these deals of being the old guy that's still around.
So, but anyway, let's say he was offered, and they wanted somebody from WWE roster of the Luka caliber. Who would you send?
AJ Styles for Kenny.
Oh, you gonna send me
That's open. No, we're not going. The trick has to be.
You got to get younger. You got to get younger, and you got to get basically the next future great of the franchise. Like I think it'd be Braun Breaker, right?
No, I could not do that. But you'd be right.
No, hold on. You got to think of the deal. You Dallas Mavericks. I can't trade Luka.
Yeah.
That's a franchise player. Braun Breaker would be their franchise player.
This was the NFL. Braun Breaker, you traded me. I'm getting about 3 of your first round draft picks for the next 3 years.
Yeah, but if we're mimicking the Laker deal, as it stands, the franchise player, maybe the potential face of the NBA at 25 years old, young and talented, who can do anything with the ball, a little out of shape. I don't have anybody that's really out of shape in wrestling, so what? But that's what you're getting rid of right now if you're Dallas. You're getting rid of a Braun Breaker for let me think. I can't think of a wrestler on their roster.
The only person that
Lance Archer.
No, the only person I would take for Braun Breaker would probably be Will Ospreay at that point.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about mimicking the deal. I'm just talking about. I wouldn't do any of these deals. I'm saying mimic the deal. Mimic the deal.
Can I tell you this right now, Marcus? You're Will Ospreay. You said Will for Seth. If I'm AEW, I want Braun Breaker. They can keep Seth. I want Braun. Because I think Braun is that Luka. Huh?
They need a Seth.
Yeah, but I think Braun is more of the Luka caliber.
Yeah.
Like
Braun ain't even the finished product yet.
Exactly. That's what
Luka's
not technically finished yet.
He is got to finish. He's been playing since he was like 13.
I know,
he's
but
injury prone.
Marcus,
He's as fat as you with me.
But Marcus,
come on.
But Marcus, now he's being mentored by Batman. He's gonna become Nightwing. LeBron is gonna teach him. LeBron is excited. LeBron says he's exactly my game. I can teach him all my tools.
LeBron made the deal. LeBron made the damn deal. He was tired of AD.
Is there anybody in TNA that you would do a swap with, or no?
No.
Okay.
They already got what they wanted. They got Jordan Grace.
That's true. All right, Mark.
That's all. It would be funny if we got Jordan Grace. All right, we're never working with you in TNA again. We already got Joe Hendry in the Rumble. We did everything we wanted to do with you people. Stay away from us.
After Joe Hendry on the Rumble, is there any other need for him?
No. I thought this week of Impact was good though.
Kane.
Watching Fraction over there.
Okay, there is nobody in AEW that tutors anybody, so I don't think there's any that's the problem. There's nobody that get the people to the next level. They're left to their own vices. As one of the things that people praises AEW for, that they let the wrestlers be their own wrestlers and their own creative energy and stuff like that. It's also a hindrance because some people just don't have that energy.
Eric, so here's the deal.
Okay.
Would you go with because we brought Swerve earlier, Swerve for Braun Breaker? Would that be the equivalent of AD and Luka?
I can't. No. I just.
I'm just saying, are these the equivalent?
I give you Trick for Swerve. I'll go black for black.
No. Eric, see, you need to understand. You gotta be from Dallas. You gotta get rid of a perennial face of the NBA kind of franchise star. You can't deny the deal. The star is the star. It's gone. Braun Breaker's the guy.
Marcus, I'm gonna tell you this right now. I'm gonna be really honest when I say this. Swerve is not all NBA yet.
I would put him higher than Anthony Davis in his profession.
No. He's an all-star, but I don't think he's all NBA.
You don't think he's the equivalent of Anthony Davis?
No.
That's disrespectful to Swerve and Anthony Davis.
But Marcus, but I can see you love you some Swerve.
That Kenny Omega is Anthony Davis.
Yeah, I would say Kenny Omega.
Diverticulitis really
But
happens.
Kenny's older though.
Kenny's
almost 40.
Yeah, but how
you gotta
old?
Know somebody
he's Anthony Davis.
Swerve is mid-30s, and Anthony Davis is 32.
Yeah, I think that's a fair trade. Kenny, that's the same trade. Kenny for Breaker.
Yeah, I think the year part and stuff like that.
I don't think Swerve's accomplished as much as you would if you were to transfer accomplishments. I don't think Swerve is the same as AD.
I think
they both got one world title. They both got one world title.
I think Swerve is an all-star, but he's not all NBA.
Is AD all NBA?
Yes, he's been all NBA all the time. Ryan said he'll trade Dakota Kai for Camille and cash considerations.
What kind of demonstrator deal is that?
He sounds like a pimp. Hey,
that's a bad trade.
Yeah, I think you're getting.
That's a bad trade. Dakota Kai's bad knees though.
Yeah, but Camille is just bad all over.
But the thing is about this deal, I have a bench. I'm just gonna not call with the women's division. I have a bench in NXT. I don't really need Camille.
Marcus, I'm gonna ask
I have a bunch of large, strong women in NXT.
I'm gonna ask you this question because Marcus, the AEW roster does have a Anthony Davis. That person is Mercedes Moné. Who would you for her to go back to WWE? What young female talent?
It has to be a female?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, actually, it'll be like Mercedes for Tiffy.
I can't do it. I can't make that deal.
I know you can't, but that's what it'll be like.
It's hard to get rid of a popular white woman, Eric. It's hard to get rid of a popular white woman. That's equal money.
A popular white guy. That's what I don't understand.
What if Mercedes Moné for
Manny, you give her up for a bag of chips.
Manny looks like a general manager, really stressing. You look like Kevin Costner on draft day. We coming up.
Izzy Dame,
Okay.
Thea Hale.
Oh, package deal. You just getting rid of people you don't like. You know what,
I don't mind Izzy
Petrovich
Dame. I think Izzy Dame's alright.
Marcus, this is Manny's hate package. Like, I get all these people involved.
And the Don.
You threw the Don in there. I can't get a Rizzo. You make a Rizzo. You blow Rizzo in that stack, and we got a deal.
Kane is even thinking the same way as me.
I can't get.
Brindley.
I would trade.
I know the trade.
I'll trade the entire Fatal Influence to try to get Mercedes back.
No, I know the trade. This is what you're gonna do. You're gonna do Mercedes Moné for Jada Parker, and that's what you do.
Oh no, I can't do that deal.
That's what you
Can't do that.
I can't do that deal. I can't make that deal. I can't make that deal. I know you want to talk. We can talk business.
On paper, that trade is an AD Luka equivalent.
Hold on.
That is actually 100% the trade.
I'm not letting Jada go. I'm not letting Jada. You can have Kalani. I'm not letting Jada
You know,
go.
Manny.
How about give you Lola Vice?
No, Marcus. We can't get rid of Ama Latina.
Marcus. No disrespect to Lola Vice, but she'll be the Max Christie in the trade. I actually think Marcus Lonnie.
Nah, that's the Carmen
Marcus,
Petrovich.
I think Lonnie and Lola for Mercedes is fairly fair.
Deal.
I think that's a good deal.
That's a good deal. That's not a bad deal.
Lonnie can't talk, but Mercedes can't either.
And you lose the headache of Mercedes.
And then maybe to sweeten the deal, we throw Carmen Petrovich in there.
Okay. Eric, so since we are in NBA deal discussion.
I can do Mercedes for Fallon.
Hold on. I guess we call this next deal the Jimmy Butler deal.
Don't disrespect Sasha Banks like that.
Eric, let's call this deal the Jimmy Butler deal. This is the Jimmy Butler deal.
That's the last hope. That's
when you just like, oh, they gotta go so. I'm just trying to get you out of here. And I'm gonna say you gotta put Britt Baker on the line.
Oh,
who you making that deal for? What you giving up for Britt Baker if you're WWE? Because honestly, I'm not making a deal. I'm not making a deal.
Fire.
They're gone.
I mean,
Zarya.
No, I think that's too good.
He hasn't showed me anything yet.
You know what? Nikita Lyons.
Nikita Lyons can't get. She ain't moving the needle.
She ain't get no picks.
She's part of the extra. Like she's like.
All right. So wait, seriously. So they're gonna send me Britt Baker.
You get Britt Baker, which is basically your Jimmy Butler, who you just need to get rid of.
So I need to give you an Andrew Wiggins, right? Do I need to give you two or just one? Because I have it already.
Who did they give up? They gave up Wiggins and somebody else.
They gave up Wiggins and all I remember was Wiggins.
I know the answer to this, by the way.
I know the answer too. And Big Jim, I'm sorry, Naomi.
I was gonna say Candace.
Ooh, you went really low. Can I offer you guys a natty?
No. Natty does too much behind the scenes to let her.
Can I offer you a natty? That'd be my Tony deal. I'm like, straight up natty for Britt Baker.
Natty's too valuable. I
know.
Naomi can go.
But she's amazing.
She can take the glow.
No, she's in.
I need a Canadian.
But I feel like I don't think Britt Baker.
If you do a Wiggins, I need a Canadian. I wouldn't trade for Britt Baker.
No,
but I'm just saying, the WWE women are too deep to have a Britt Baker right now. If she didn't bring any type of headache,
because Tony be like, "I'll see you, Britt Baker. You send me Tiffany Stratton." And he be like, "Bye."
No. Right now, there would be only like 2 women I would trade for in AEW, and or maybe 3. I'll try to get Willow. I'll try to get Mercedes. Apparently, I'm going all black. I just realized that.
Name a third one.
I say Queen Amidala. I take her.
You really going after Mercedes?
I take Mercedes.
I'm
It's money in her coming back. It's money if we reunite those old horsewomen.
I'd take Harley Cameron and a puppet before I take Mercedes.
I got the deal. Britt Baker. We're gonna do B for B. Britt Baker. We're gonna send him Bailey. Nothing against Bailey, but Bailey has done everything that she could possibly do in WWE.
That's the Kevin Durant trait right there. I need to go somewhere.
Kevin don't want to go back to Golden State.
Yeah.
Oh, my favorite person in the NBA deadline, Manny. I don't know how much you keep up track of it. Bradley Beal, who requested to be traded to someplace warm. And there were only 2 teams that was interested in him. One being the Washington. What are they? The Wizards?
Yeah, the Wizards. They're still the Wizards. They're not the Bullets.
They didn't want to pay him before. And the other team being the Atlanta Hawks. And I was like, dang, Bradley Beal is washed. Hey, Mark, you guys gonna sign Ben Simmons?
You know, part of me is like, don't. But then there's part of me like, what if he does? What if he turns around? He's still only 28. He's still young. What if he puts it on us? What if he's the one thing we needed? But then that just adds another player on my team that just won't play though. That's what I got with that. Like, oh, we'll have Kawhi and Ben Simmons sit down.
Baker is quite valid, to be fair. Raquel for Britt Baker is a valid trade.
Oh, I would do Thunder Rosa for Raquel Rodriguez. I'd get rid of Raquel in a minute.
Yeah, but if I'm Tony, I don't think I want Raquel.
I don't want Thunder Rosa either.
I think I can make more money with Thunder Rosa though.
I think I can do more with Thunder Rosa than I can do with Raquel.
Thunder Rosa versus Stephanie Vaquero would be a pretty good match.
Stephanie Vaquero is the better Thunder Rosa. So why do you need?
Because you need to have that exclamation point on to make it her the better one. Marcus, I think you have more questions, Marcus. We got caught up in the trade deadlines.
All right. So
we do have the question. We have the Thursday show that ended the show.
Yeah, but I have before we get to that, right now.
And it's good that we got Ryan in the chat for this.
Yeah, tomorrow, Eric, the Chiefs are going to cheat to win the Super Bowl, as most people believe. They're going to take the third straight. Is that your prediction as well? I'm picking the Chiefs. Who you got?
I don't care. All I care about are my numbers that I got.
You just care about your winning seasons with Tomlin. You don't care. You don't care about the Super Bowl. You just care if Tomlin is over 500.
I mean, I'm very upset with the NFL right now. Like, we had racism in the end zone the whole time, and all of a sudden somebody shows up, we gonna take it out. This is very similar to that Snickers commercial where he spells chefs instead of Chiefs.
Eric, the racism side, do you really care?
Margaret, it's not that I care
Did
about
you notice it was there?
Yes, I did. It's the principle, Margaret. It's the principality.
Has it ever ended racism?
No.
Manny, has it ever ended racism? You guys have say no to racism opposing. It only makes it people who look at it go, oh yeah, I am that guy. That's size for me. I'm a racist.
Eric, it's just a statement.
I know.
If it doesn't do anything, it means nothing.
Yeah, but the fact that the statement is there and it can offend somebody, and that's why they get. I hope.
Watching that side. Ooh, those bastards. They put that thing
F Donald Trump. I'm hoping that Barkley makes a difference and he stops the three-peat from happening. But you never know with the refs, man. I hope Saquon gets the job done. I really do. Although his wife was caught saying the N-word back in the day. It was good.
Everybody said it. Yeah, all right. Yeah, that'll be the next question. Good Lexus King, bad Lexus King.
Betty even acknowledged it was good Lexus King. I heard him.
Yeah, but for different reasons. Ed, what is your reasoning for being good? Great. Ed, what are your reasons for being great Lexus King this week? Go ahead.
Because, man, his hair was on point.
See, that's what I thought it was. That's not the reason why Manny gave it.
It wasn't even just beard. He actually did the whole hairline.
Dude, his beard was like in the shape of a bottle opener when you need to open a beer. You can put a beer right there on his beard and open that shit. That's what his hair was looking like.
Ryan put how many trades to ask get his name. For Cope to get his name, I would get unless he has to go by Cliff for 3 months. I'm just saying. That was a natural transition. Not Cope, not Edge, Cliff. That's what he should have went by.
I don't understand why he couldn't just be the rated R superstar. The Cope thing is just bad. Like, it's just bad.
Well, no one calls him Cope. They always say Copeland. It's Adam Copeland. They never say Cope. No one's calling him Cope.
He need a haircut. I don't know. honestly, when WWE decided, was it 3 years ago, that they weren't going to give him that Brinks truck, they made the right decision.
Eric, are you trading the Porter sisters for Def Rebel, the people who currently doing WWE's music? Who got a ton of backlash at the Royal Rumble from people going, who the fuck is this? Which is not even citizens music.
They did that.
Yeah.
That's happened.
They're terrible. They're the worst.
I don't know. I don't pay attention to music that much.
The
Although
little bit of hope of Jim Johnson being
Jim Johnson doing the New Day, so which I was
He
one of the
didn't.
people. I know. I didn't care for the New Day, so he didn't do it for people. Whatever. I mean, to each is their own.
Not many people care about Mega Ran.
Next question, Marcus.
All right, next question, Eric. Here we go. The real question. The meat and potatoes of the question. We asked this on Thursday.
You can actually give backstory because Ryan's in the chat.
Ryan once posed to me, this is probably years or months ago, one of his greatest fears is walking down a dark alley and then a bum doing wrestling moves on him.
Yes.
It's a terrifying experience, I know.
Yes.
Eric, what wrestling move would you not want applied to you in this dark alley?
Based on him being the bum, for me, the move that I would not want applied to me would be one of the most deadliest moves in the game, done by WWE Hall of Famer Mick Foley when he was Mankind. I do not want the claw. I do not want a whole fingers in my mouth, press it down on my tongue. I do not want that.
I think you could outrun him at that point if he was going to try and give the fish.
I understand, but Manny,
I gave some thought since Thursday. So obviously, I was thinking he's going to hit me with a finisher, but like I think he'd get me with a more like simple move. I don't want to be caught in a head scissors.
So I know the next part of the question, and we can, because I don't know what you guys' answer was, but let me give you my
mine's pedigree. Imagine being between those legs.
Oh no, Marcus, ask me the next question.
They wipe their ass and they just.
Ask me the next question, Marcus.
All right, the next question is: if me and Manny, or whichever one you prefer, were in the dark alley, getting to work, getting the business from a bum, and you walk by, you have a chance to run in and make the save. What move would you laugh and walk away and be like, nah, not today, Satan? Basically, pull a Christian on Dynamite this week.
I'm sorry, Manny, and I'm sorry, Marcus. But if I saw you guys in the alley getting the stink face from above, I'm just going to shake my head and walk away. I don't know how you got in that position. I don't know what happened. I am walking away. That is it.
Somewhere I believe Kane is about to send an email to the show of Manny and Marcus in a dumpster match against two bums.
Oh my God, the stink face is terrible. I didn't even consider that a move.
Yeah, that is it. Like,
I think Manny went Bronco Buster.
I mean, clearly they're all the same move.
My fear is the octopus, pump handle slam, full Nelson. I would die laughing if I told Manny if he was in a bear hug and he couldn't get out of it from above.
But you see, all those moves that you named, Marcus, the one thing that they have in common is that they're just moves. The other moves like Mandible Claw, Stink Face, Pedigree, Hand Scissors, those are body parts being close to you that they can transfer disease that will live with you for.
Top 10 ways they got into a stink face.
Marcus thought it was Penta. He found out it wasn't.
Oh, Penta!
People ain't shit.
You Penta? Oh shit!
Oh no, it's LaParca. Not even a real LaParca too.
It's the chairman. It's Blue Demon the Third, not Blue Demon the Third.
Oh goddamn, Pegasus! No, not Pegasus. Tiger Mask.
Ryan doesn't want green mist being spit in his eyes.
You know what? You don't know what that shit is.
Don't know. Just like you pretty sure he didn't wipe his ass when he stink faced you. Oh. Do you have any more questions, Marcus?
More questions, I guess, than answers. No further questions for right now, Your Honor.
Okay. You rest your case because I have to go buy camping supplies. Apparently.
You going camping?
No. You
Are you killing somebody?
You ignore all the text messages when people be at. Well, maybe she didn't send it to you.
I didn't get a text message.
Oh, then she only asked us. God damn it. Manny, you have a question?
I'm just checking the email quickly. We've got two.
Oh. I guess but I think I
I'll
only
read
have
it.
I might only have time to read one. But go ahead, Manny. Go ahead. I haven't heard you read an email in so long.
It's from Kane. Hi guys, I asked ChatGPT what happened in an alternate timeline after you declared for the Royal Rumble. Greetings, Kane. Here's a storyline featuring Eric, Manny, and Marcus from the Sharpshooters
got
making
no
a surprise
reaction.
appearance in the WWE Royal Rumble.
Oh.
Build up. For weeks, WWE teases that a trio of podcasters who have spent years analyzing
Oh, they're gonna be disappointed.
will be making their debut in the Royal Rumble match. A series of cryptic video packages showing a radio studio with empty chairs, sound bites of sharp criticisms about WWE's booking, and phrases like, "We've been watching, waiting, and now it's time."
Oh wow.
The Royal Rumble night. The match is in full swing with about 15 superstars already in the ring, battling it out. Suddenly, the countdown timer begins. And at 16, the Sharpshooters logo flashes on the Titantron. Eric the Hater emerges first, walking down the ramp with mic in hand, loudly criticizing the wrestlers in the ring.
Why, Eric? Why?
That's what I would do.
I could book better matches in my sleep.
Yeah.
This distraction allows him to slide in the ring and dodge eliminations with ease.
I don't think sliding the ring would be easy for me, but you know what? I appreciate ChatGPT thinking I can do something like that.
I just want to assume Eric is greased up as he enters this ring.
Baby, I was at Diddy house.
What's the guy that was a part of American Top Team that was in AEW in the Golden Days?
I can't remember his name.
Part of the with Ethan Page and what the fuck is his name? Why am I blanking out on his name? But anyway, that would be your gimmick, huh? Glory days. Jerry the King Lawler.
Next at 19, Manny Thirst Trapper Jones Hayes enters decked out in the most outrageous gear, maybe an exaggerated Ric Flair inspired robe, playing
With
to
black
the crowd
Air Force Ones
and taking selfies mid-match. He surprises everyone by managing to outwit some of the bigger superstars with sneaky eliminations, showcasing his unexpected athleticism. Why, Kane? Why is every one of these things that you send in proving that I am athletic?
No, surprising athleticism. Well, Manny, last time you checked camera footage, you did nothing. You did nothing. There has to be camera footage.
Finally, at number 24, Marcus, the grand finale,
Take
arrived to loud boos as the supposed brains of the group, in inverted commas with brains. He has a
What the
clipboard
fuck
in
happened
his
to
hand,
me?
marking down who should be eliminated next. He strategically avoids any major encounters until he can swoop in for opportunistic eliminations.
Yeah, I know. That sounds like me run up, hit you in the back, and then backing away. Do you get distracted with something else? I go to the next guy, hit them in the back. I'm in the corner trying to get the double elimination with the leg over the apron. That sounds like me.
So this next segment is called climactic moments. So it's bullet points. For Eric, it says Eric the Hater squares off with the Miz in a hilarious promo battle mid-match before managing to throw the Miz over the top rope.
GVT is booking.
Manny Hayes eliminates a returning legend, either Rey Mysterio or Dolph Ziggler, by tricking them.
I can tell. It's either Rey Mysterio or Dolph Ziggler. It could have been either one. I just knew they weren't getting over today, brother.
By tricking them into a selfie and blindsiding them. Marcus, the grand finale, tries to form an alliance but betrays his temporary partners, infuriating everyone.
Yeah, 100%.
All right, the final stretch. As the match winds down, the Sharpshooters trio shockingly survive until the final 6. However, their teamwork falls apart as Marcus tries to betray Eric and Manny, leading to chaos. All three argue in the center of the ring.
Sure, Marcus will be the first one to betray us.
I will wait. I think I'm smart enough to wait till the end.
Allowing a powerhouse like Bobby Lashley or Gunther to take advantage and eliminate them one by one. They leave the match blaming each other, but take credit for stealing the show. Post-Rumble fallout. On the following Raw, the Sharpshooters host a live in-ring segment, the Podcast Pit. Oh! I like that name. Mocking the superstars who could eliminate them.
New show to network. Watch out for the Podcast Pit, y'all.
This kicks off a feud with an established tag team, such as the New Day or the Alpha Academy. who challenged them to a match at the next pay-per-view, solidifying their brief but hilarious run in WWE. The end.
You know what? We competed though, guys. We competed.
And once again, Manny's athleticism was put on display.
Surprising athleticism.
I mean, you're just not ready for Manny's athleticism, man.
Yeah, rumor has it Manny needs it like Dakota Kai's, to be honest.
Manny be out there just getting the shit done with his athleticism.
You watch one day when I can successfully do a cartwheel.
Successfully?
This is it.
All right, Sicily. You know, that's another show that we've concluded. We hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I think we really, before you were the tech guy, which isn't too athletically normal.
Powerhouse Hobbs or Wardlow interest you in any of these deals as your Anthony Davis for Braun Breaker as a bad deal? No. I know I wouldn't do the deal. As you know,
Marcus, can I be honest? You couldn't even give me a player to be a wrestler to be named later for those two. I was like, I'll wait to see what happens.
I would take Wardlow, but you'd have to package someone up with him.
Yeah, you got to throw somebody that can actually work right now, because I got to fix a lot of the wrongs that AEW did for him.
I give you the Beast Mortos.
That's only gonna make you happy.
Yeah, that's all I care about.
The only way that trade is gonna work is you trade the Beast Mortos for a ring.
Or he'll trade the Beast Mortos for the Pentagon mask to put on the Beast Mortos. Come here, Beast.
Nah, the Beast Mortos can wear his mask. He can wear his
Jesus.
mask. How you like that? You asked for that.
No, I did. This affects you. This doesn't bother me at all.
You asked for me being the Beast Mortos, slapping our meats.
The more you say it, Marcus, the more you say it, guess what happens? The more ChatGPT will add you to the list of, yep, there he go again with his people.
Kane, I'm not telling you to do it. If there ever became fan fiction between Penta, Marcus, and
fuck you.
The threesome that everybody needed.
That's it. I'm muting mics. We have a good day, everybody. Good day, sir. Good day. They're on the line. They're on the line. So, you can go buy some merchandise. I'm sure it's a store open somewhere. But please, we're ending the show. You guys have a good night.
You two could have a good day like Marcus with the Beast Mortos and Pentagon.
A toot, that's sweet.
A toot of sweet. That's what it's called. A night with them. A toot of sweet. Are you even hit the button? Because you said you was going to hit the button, so I'll let you hit the button. Toot the sweet.
Show has ended, y'all. The show has ended.